Good day, viewers all over the world. My name is Honorable Maji Solomon. I am an inventor of an offhand method of teaching in Western education. At this point in time, I am going to treat lowest common multiples. I am going to teach lowest common multiples, L.C.M, or least common multiples in the field of mathematics. Mathematics. Topic. Lowest common multiples, LCM, or least common multiples. At this point in time, I am going to set a problem and it has to be solved. Find the LCM of 20 and 8. What do? When a problem is given, there must be a lasting solution. What do? Or what should I do? I have to draw a table. I have to write down 20 here. And I have to write down 8 here. Select a factor that could go into 20 and 8. A number that you can divide 20 with or by. A number that you can divide 8 by. I have to choose 2. 20 divided by 2. I have 10. The answer is 10. 8 divided by 2. The answer is 4. Alright? Which number can go into 10 and 4 again? 2 can go. I have to select 2 again. 10 divided by 2. 10 divided by 2. I have 5. 4 divided by 2. I have 2. Which number can go again? If I select 2, when 2 goes into 5, or when you divide 5 by 2, you must have a remainder. 5 divided by 2, you must have a remainder 1. 2, remainder 1. The problem is that in L.C.M, we are not looking for a remainder. The selected numbers must be broken into 1. We are not looking for a remainder. What do? Since 5 cannot divide 2, exactly, it will divide, but you have a remainder as it is now. I have to finish with this 2. Then I will select 2 as a factor, so as to finish with this 2. I will select 2. 2 can go into 2. 2 into 5. 5 cannot divide 2. Exactly. It will divide, but you must have a remainder. Then I have to bring down this 5. Bring it down, because it cannot go. 2 divided by 2, we have 1. Alright? What is the next line of action? What is the next line of action? Which number can I use to break down this 5 into 1? I cannot use any other number except 5 itself. So let me use 5 itself. So 5 divided by 5, 1. The answer is 1. Here we have 1 already. You bring it downwards. We have 1 already because this 2 has been broken into 1. Then you have to bring down this 1. Bring it down. Bring it downwards. Bring it down. I've finished with this with the calculation of L.C.M. What is the next line of action? What is the next line of action? The next line of action is L.C.M. It's for me to find the L.C.M. L.C.M equals to L.C.M of 20 and 8. L.C.M of 20 and 8 equals to L.C.M of 20 and 8 equals to, how many 2's do we have here? How many 2's? 1, 2, 3. We have 3 2's. We have 2 in 3 places. How many 5's do we have here? We have 1. Only 1. What do? You write them 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. You write it down. 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. Equals to 2 times 2. The answer is 4. 2 times 2. The answer is 4. 4 times 2. The answer is 8. 8 times 5. The answer is 40. 40. 40. 40 is our LCM. I'm not stopping at this level. I am not stopping at this level. I have to write down the multiples of 20 and the multiples of 8. Multiples of 20 right now. Multiples of 20. Multiples of 20. First of all, multiples of 20 are multiples of 20. Multiples of 20 are, first of all, you write down 20. 20 is the number 1. 20 in the first place. 20. Write down 20 in the first place. 20. When you add 20 to this 20, you have 40. When you add 20 to this 40, you have 60. When you add 20 to this 60, you have 80. When you add 20 to this 80, you have 100. 100. When you add 20 to this 100, you will have 120. When you add 20 to this 120, you will have 140. When you add 20 to this 140, you will have 160. 160. When you add 20 to this 160, you have 180. When you add 20 to this 180, you have 200. 200. ETC. Okay, multiples of 8. Multiples of 8. Multiples of 8. Multiples of 8. Multiples of 8 are, first of all, you write down 8. Multiples of 8 are, first of all, you write down 8. 8 is the number 1. When you add 8 to this 8, you have 16. When you add 8 to this 16, you have 24. When you add 8 to this 24, you have 32. When you add 8 to this 32, you will have 40. When you add 8 to this 40, you will have 48. When you add 8 to this 48, you will have 56. When you add 8 to this 56, you will have 64. When you add 8 to this 64, you will have 72. When you add 8 to this 72, you will have 80. ETC. You will have 80. ETC. Okay, now we are looking for the lowest common multiples of 20 and 8. When you search around, you will see a number like 40. Look at 40 here. You cycle it. When you search around, you will see a number like 40. Look at 40 here. You will cycle it. Though we have 80 in the multiples of 20. The multiples of 20 here, we have 80 as one of its multiples. Here, we have 80 as one of the multiples of 8. But 80 is not the least common multiples. 80 is not the lowest common multiples. The lowest common multiples of 20 and 8 is 40. The lowest common multiples of 20 and 8 is 40. We have 40 here. We also have 40 here. These are the lowest common multiples. Therefore, the lowest common multiples of 20 and 8 is 40. QED, quote erat demonstrado. The problem has been solved. If you want to check if really the problem is solved or not, go back to where we calculated our L.C.M in the first place. LCM of 20 and 8 equals to 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. The answer is 40. LCM, based on our calculation using this table, we have 40 as our LCM. Going to the multiples of 20 and the multiples of 8, we also got 40 as our LCM, lowest common multiples or least common multiples. Thank you so much.